Good evening and welcome to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Jamie O'Hara, him over there, Jason Cundy.
Has anyone seen Arsenal's 2-goal lead? Arteta, can you 2-goal lead? You must have won. Hello, beating Gunnosaurus kiss. Oh, but do me a favour. 1-0. Win the dog. Win the dog. Win the dog. Can you hear me with the dog? You must have won. Hello, beating Gunnosaurus. Darren Benty, Darren, Benty. Can you hear me, Benty? You must have won. Hello, beating the kebab badass. Arsenal score. The Gothness monster. David Raya, Matt Lucas, Matt, you have to win Liverpool, Piers Morgan, Thierry Henry, Woodsy, Laura, you have to win Liverpool.
Wow, the title race is on. It's wide open. Big night of action across the talkSPORT network. What on earth are Arsenal doing? Playing in second gear. Wolves were shocking. You drew 2-2 with them. Unbelievable. Only a 5-point lead at the top. It's all falling apart. You got Spurs at the weekend. Wow. Have your say on this. 03 717 223344. Newcastle. They slapped Karabag earlier. Anthony Gordon scored 4 goals. He's now got 10 Champions League goals this season. Loads to go at. Get involved in the show. But wow, Arsenal, are they throwing it away again? 03 717 223344. Whoa!
Hugo Bueno, left-footed curling shot is brilliant. What a goal! Hugo Bueno, take a bow. He skipped onto his right foot, cut back onto the left, curled an outrageous shot, arcing over the top of David Raya, and Wolves may be back in it. Mane's cross, spilled by the goalkeeper, and driven in! Off the post and in! Would you believe it? The youngster Edozie has hammered it goalwards. It's hit the post, hit the defender on the line, and got into the net. Absolutely extraordinary. And it's 2-2 at Molineux, and Arsenal are poised to drop points.
Wow.
It was wow.
Unbelievable. You know the best thing is as well, our assistant producer, Del, had to do that package. He's an Arsenal fan. Oh, he's so good.
He's a go to fair play to. Can we just... Because that's not easy, right?
No, you got to suck it up. You got to suck it up. Deal with it. What are they doing?
Oh.
What are they doing?
I mean, I don't know. There is a stat, right? And this has come from Opta, a friend of mine, right? That in Premier League history, get on this, right? In Premier League history, I've got to get this right.
Yeah.
Never mind the bottom side, this is the first time in Premier League history a team top of the table has let a 2-goal lead slip against a team in the relegation zone.
What is on?
That is, if ever you wanted any evidence, if any other fans out there than Arsenal fans that don't want to win it, if there's any evidence that you think, can they bottle it? Are they bottling it? Tonight, that is all you need. That is absolutely bottling it. That is grade A bottling it. Grade A.
I can't believe that.
That is unbelievable.
I can't believe they've thrown that game away. No. I mean, they were in first gear in the first half hour of the game, like literally cruising. We were sitting there going, this could be 5 or 6.
Well, I said 4-0 at the beginning of the game before a ball was kicked. And it goes 1-0 early on from Saka. And you're going, well, Wolves just ain't good enough. And they're not good enough, by the way. They are not good enough. And Wolves tonight, first half, mate, they were terrible. Terrible. And Arsenal somehow managed to only go in lead at 1-0. I mean, they weren't creating loads of chances. Not like Sarah's got pulling top saves out. Arsenal were just tepid. Yeah, that's the first real sign I've seen. First sign I've seen of Arsenal going, oops, oops. That is. There's no way they should have lost that.
Business end of the season, Jace. I've told you.
There's no way they should have drawn that game, Jay. No way.
You've bigged up Arsenal so much this season, mate.
I have, but it's the first.
And I'm telling you, they're not a great side.
Right, it's the first time.
They're a good team, but they're not a great side.
It's the first time I'm I've said Arsenal all season. I've said it's the first time I've thought maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. First time tonight. And away at Wolves, the bottom side, one of the worst sides the Premier, not just this season, one of the worst sides the Premier League has ever seen. And they go 2-0 lead away at Wolves. Wolves are all over the place, mate.
Oh, mate, they were terrible.
And yet they score. They come back from 2-0 down. That's not the sign of champions tonight from Arsenal. That nowhere near it, mate. No, nowhere near. It's the sort of thing that we might get West Ham do. Or a mid Bournemouth might go and get 2-0 and they might get picked. But not a side that should win the title. That is and I love the goodness thing. It's the first time I've thought, okay, right, you're not as good as I first thought you were.
Well, let's go to Gabby, who's an Arsenal fan. All right, Gabby?
Well, if you can't do it on a Wednesday night in February with sleet and snow, gents, then you don't deserve it.
You tuned it up.
Mate.
And honestly, I'm sat in this car park trying to get out of here, and I think even you two could have got games for Arsenal tonight, mate. We were that turgid.
Yeah, there was a lack of real urgency about you tonight. And I know Wolves played in a 5-4-1, but there's a real lack of that urgency. I've seen Arsenal do it, and I just wonder whether we spoke about Saka last night, about his season, as Arteta taken a bit out of his game. Tonight showed me a little bit that actually Arteta needs to be braver and go and get the second goal, because he's relied on that brilliant defence. And tonight, it fell apart.
Well, I've got Alfie sat next to me, and he was in the away end. Unfortunately, I had to do hospitality. Nice museum, by the way, Wolverhampton. Very nice museum. Very nice. But we weren't slapping anybody. Poor old Alfie, so he's not going no more. He's fed up of being slapped.
He's done. Put him on. Put him on.
He's here, Jay.
Alfie.
Hello.
What happened?
Yeah. Oh, mate, I don't know. No, they don't want it. They don't want it. None of them want it.
Now, the thing is, things have come easy to Arsenal because defensively you're so good. And when you get your noses in front, it feels hard that any team's going to lay a glove on you, but you're 2-0 up.
They're scared, don't they? They go 1 up, then they just sort of pass it about and then mess it up. And they're scared. They know what's behind them. They know what's coming behind. It's a big blue bus.
Yeah, that big blue bus will just refueled.
Do you know what, gents? I'm going to put it this way, right? I've 360 miles today just to get to Wolverhampton and back. Mm-hmm. I've been up since 4:30. Alfie's plastered couple of rooms today. Right? There was more effort, gents, put into our effort to get there today. And I know, listen, I'm not scared of not coming on, guys. I'll be here. I just hope we turn up Sunday, because I tell you what, I don't think I can ever face you, Jay. I think I might.
Mate, I'm telling you now, right? That puts huge pressure on Arsenal now going into that game. That's just added pressure that you didn't need. That was an easy win tonight.
They shouldn't have.
Like an easy win. You cruise into the Tottenham game. You rock up with confidence. Now, Spurs can actually properly derail your season. It just gives us an added emphasis on the game with a new manager. Yeah. I can't believe you've thrown that away. Like, they were so bad, Wolves. So bad. Fair play to them. They come back into it, but, mate, they were terrible.
Spurs are back.
Do you know what, gents? I was next to my friend, Mr. Labels, Kieran Tobin, lovely geezer, and we sat up there. We're sat there talking about it, and do you know what? I looked at Bet365. The bookies had it at 9-1 at 88 minutes. That's how much even the bookies didn't think it was happening. And I mean, I'm watching Wolves fans disappearing. Yeah, well, and this unit of the geezer we made friends with, gold teeth, lovely fella, proper geezer, he's left to go home. Suddenly they've scored. He's come running back to us. I'm like, cheers, bruv. Just out us in front of all your fans, mate. I mean, we've lost our protection with you gone now. You know what I mean?
And now you're stuck in a car park. Can't get out.
No, we're just creeping out. We're just getting on Bilston Road, the A41, We've got 179 miles left, 3 hours and 22. We're going to listen to your dulcent tones, lads.
Well, thanks
we're
for tuning in.
Regroup. Yeah. We're going to regroup on Sunday. We're coming for you, O'Hara.
Yeah, well,
just who we are, mate.
Yeah, they're in big trouble, mate. He's in big trouble. Let's go to Zach, who's an Arsenal fan. Zach.
What's that?
Oh, we play like a second-place team. I mean, Netflix FC, next season FC, everything. I've heard it, and I'm starting to agree with it now.
Wait there, Zach, because I've got Wolves manager with Joe Shannon.
The last couple of games have been interesting.
Yeah, Rob Edwards is with me in the tunnel. Rob, live on talkSPORT. Well done, an excellent point for you.
Yeah, it was, thank you. Really proud of the players in the end. After going 2-0 down against one of the best teams in Europe, to find a way to get something from the game was... yeah, it's a really good feeling. It feels like a win, even though it's not.
How heartening is it to see the fight that they showed tonight?
Yeah, we've been showing it for a long time. You know, we're 3 defeats in 11 games now. And the 2 of those were against Chelsea and Man City. We're showing some consistency and some good performances. We're showing a lot of fight. We want to win more games, of course we do. But the level we're at, we're up against brilliant teams, and it's a big challenge for us, especially from where we came in. But tonight, everyone would have seen it as well, because a lot of people would have been watching the game, so they'll see that we're not giving up. The players are with it and they're fighting hard.
You've had some very difficult moments this season, so how special was that equalising goal? And for a young lad as well, I don't think he's going to be... I think it might have gone down as an OG, but it's a fantastic moment for him, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and we've got a bit of a shorter squad now at the moment, so the young lads know there could be opportunities there for him. Just as he was coming on, put my arm around him and said, this could be a moment now, go and take it, and he did. It's a special night for him, he'll remember forever. But yeah, I thought it sort of summed up the performance, really. We were brave. We got a lot of young players on the pitch when we finished there, and we were still trying to step forward and make it happen, and even tried to push even after the equaliser as well to get a third.
Did you give credit to the fans tonight, and how important is it to give them 1 or 2 more nights like this before the end of the season?
Yeah, look, it's been a rough season for them, and there was probably some anger around even the first half, even though we're up against Arsenal and we're only 1-0 down. But then look, we turned things around second half, and by the end the energy was great around the stadium. Was there any surprise at how Arsenal approached the closing stages? They seemed a little bit passive. No, not at all. I'll give our players credit for that. Look, as I say, I think they're an amazing team, but we felt a similar feeling in the away game. When we got a late equaliser there, and we were beginning to push. So there was a lot of pressure on them this season, but they're in 4 competitions, I think I'm right in saying that, yeah. and they could end up having I'm sure they will. They'll end up having an amazing season. They're a brilliant football club with incredible players, but I think that's why we've got to try and celebrate what we showed there tonight as well.
Thanks for your time, Rob.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rob Edwards there with Joe Shannon. We'll get Arteta shortly as well. But let's go back to Zach, the Arsenal fan. Zach.
Right, Zach.
Oh, mate. You have thrown this away.
Mate, we have. I mean, if we can't beat Wolves at home, I'm just sorry. If we can't beat Wolves away, I don't see how we can beat Tottenham away. I just don't see it. That's a stupid amount. That's stupid to drop points like that. It's stupid. It's not what a title-winning team would do.
You know what I couldn't believe, right? You were all over Wolves, right? You went 1-0 up, comfortable, second gear football you were playing. It was, we were sitting there going, this could be anything, right? But then you didn't actually then put your foot on the throat. You're like, you kind of just let them back into it. And Wolves didn't really do much, didn't create much, but you just didn't put the game to bed. Like, you could have easily, really and truthfully, put that game 3 or 4.
2-0, right? The game should be over. Should be over.
It really could have.
Should be over.
I can't believe that you allowed a team with such low quality. And fair play to Wolves. They come back into it, and they fought, and they took risks at the end, and they get the chance, and they get the reward. But that game, that is on you lot. That is on Arteta. That is on the players. You absolutely bottled it tonight.
Oh, we did, and I don't see how we're going to go beat Tottenham if we played like this. I don't see we're going to go beat Chelsea. I don't see how we're going to beat Man City. It's just the panic should start building. I mean, I know it's a 5-point gap. 5 points, but
5 points. But Man City got a game in hand, and obviously you've.
So basically, for the first time in a long time, it's in City's hands. For the first time in a long time.
They've got loads of easy games. They've got mid-table to relegation teams, and we've got top 4 contenders and everything. I mean, it's disgraceful. We play like we want to come second place. It's like it's in our nature to just come second place.
I mean, 2 games they've drawn away from home. Brentford, you kind of understand. That was always going to be a tricky one, but they've led in both. 1-0 and 2-0. And they come back, they've been pegged back.
Jace,
That's if
Jace,
you ever
I've
want
been saying
evidence.
it all season, mate, and you haven't believed me because
No, I haven't. And
you
I'm
haven't
first
believed me.
time
I've
I'm
said
starting to.
defensively they've been brilliant, all right? But they win in games 1-0. I remember a game against Fulham. I think they won 1-0. Played poorly, but a set piece. You know, win a game, set piece. Win a game, set piece. Telling you, over the course of a season, when it gets to the championship rounds, that will not win you the Premier League.
It's the first time I've looked at Arsenal and gone, they might be having a wobble. First time tonight.
All right, Arsenal fans, get your calls in. Terrible night for you. Wolves fans want to hear from you as well. 03 717 22 3344. Spurs are back. Into the Sports Bar talkSPORT. Me, O'Hara Jason Cundy. We will discuss Newcastle's emphatic 6-1 win away at Karabag in their Champions League playoff round first leg. But first, Arsenal drop more points in the title race. Are they bottling it? 03 717 22 3344. Let's go to Chris. He's an Arsenal fan. All right, Chris?
Chrissy boy.
How you doing, boys?
Yeah, yeah. I've got in here worried, Chris. Are you worried?
No point being worried, mate. I told you this ages ago.
What?
I'm an Arsenal fan, so I'm always worried. The title race is finished. It's over. Done.
Have you won it?
Over and out. We ain't winning nothing. Done. To play the laughing track, do what you want, play the whatever you want. I told you lot when Arsenal fans were coming on here, you lot are jokers, man. I told you lot when Arsenal fans were coming on here and saying, "Oh, right, the title's ours, it's done." And I kept saying to you lot, relax, enjoy the wins, yes, but relax. And now look, 2 wins out of our last 7 against teams like Forest, and tonight against pathetic Wolves, who are going to go down in history as the worst Premier League team ever.
Do you know what, Chris?
I think they will. They are. These team are bottle jobs,
Chris,
including the manager as well, and these bottle job players. And now we've got to go to Spurs and then Chelsea. They've got no confidence in any of them games. They're bottle jobs, a lot of them.
Chris,
Yes,
here's a thing. Here's another thing as well. At the end of the game, Jesus, I can't remember who he squared up to, but
Mosquera,
was Mosquera, was it?
Mate,
yeah, that shows me that listen, obviously it's disappointing, but to end the game like that, losing your heads is not a good sign.
Yeah, because they know it's over. The process is over. Title race is over. It's finished. The Blue Sharks are lurking, and once they go top of that league, which they will, very soon they will, it's over.
It's just
finished. You cannot be 2-0 up against Wolves. Let that sink in, Arsenal.
No, you can't
fans.
be. You can't
Wolves.
be. No, that's
2-0 up and let them get a draw.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that is pathetic. That is on Arteta with the mentality of this team, because the performance, let's be honest, even at 2-0, was shocking tonight. Backwards, sideways.
Why do you think it was so low key? Because you're in total control.
Cundy. Arteta is too cautious. Why didn't Eze start tonight? He got 2 great assists. All right, it's against Wigan.
Yeah.
But it's confidence. Why didn't he play? All right, Saka got the goal in that position, but apart from that, he did nothing.
Chris, here's a question for you. Do you think Arteta can ever win you a title?
No, I don't. I've said this to you lot ages ago as well. He should have been sacked 3 years ago. And you lot were saying, no,
that was harsh 3 years ago. That's harsh, mate.
But, mate, we were in 2022-23 season, we were 8 points clear in January. He bottled it. Oh, look, deja vu. It's happening again with a better squad, by the way, that we've got now. Because we've got 2 players for each position. Wolves. Come on, boys. You can't. That's pathetic. It's pathetic. It's embarrassing. These players need to take... And as for David Raya, I don't know what you were doing for that second goal. What are you doing?
He doesn't need to come for it, does it? Is it Gabriel?
But apart from that, when we went 1-0 up early, I thought, okay, this could be a game where we say, oh, how many is it going to be? But then when they got that goal back, I was in my group chat with my family and that, and I said, this game ain't over. And then all of a sudden, clowns at the back, don't know what they're doing, and the wild horse scores their own goal, because I don't know what he was doing either. How are you not clearing that off the line anyway? But David Raya tonight, I don't know what you were doing. I'm telling you now, the title's over. It's finished. Finished. I'm fuming.
I can hear.
Chris, thanks for your call.
I feel sick.
I'm going to go to Harrison, who's an Arsenal fan. Harrison.
You all right, boys?
Right, matey.
What happened?
Right. I called in last week right? And I got slammed on Instagram for calling out certain players.
Right.
Now, you cannot sit there and try and tell me that we have the best players in the world when we have no mentality in the team. You look on the pitch, we have certain leaders that you'd expect at 2-0 up to control the game. Gabriel, Saliba, Rice. None of them did it tonight. And you know what? I said what I said. The 22-23 season, 39 goals and assists came from the midfield. Tonight was just lazy. Now, don't get me wrong, this could be the best title race I think we've ever seen in the run-in, because we're still clear, and we've got Tottenham, Chelsea...
Harrison, wait there, because Mikel Arteta is with Joe Shannon.
Yes, Mikel Arteta with me live on talkSPORT in the tunnel. Mikel, thank you for talking to us. Difficult to take, that result, I imagine?
Very difficult, but we have to take it because it is a result that that probably we deserve in the manner that we played in the second half. So two very different halves. The first one totally dominated the game, and the second one nowhere near the standards that are required to win a Premier League game in the manner that we have to. So it's us to blame there.
What was the most disappointing thing about the second half for you?
To be fair, almost everything went wrong. We didn't have any control. We gave the ball away time after time. It didn't have any periods really of dominance, even though they scored the second half. So, yeah, very disappointed, very frustrated. You can sense that. So now is not the moment to talk, because we are all too sensitive about it, and you're not going to get anything positive out of that. So the only thing that we have to do is be close to the players, lift them up, because on Sunday we have a big game coming up.
How disappointed is that dressing room at the moment?
Well, very much. You could see straight away the frustration after the game, but especially because of us, because we know that those standards are not accepted in the manner that we have to compete and play, and we need to improve.
You've reacted well to setbacks in the past. Is the North London derby in some ways a perfect opportunity to bounce back?
Yes, the sooner we play the better, and the bigger game and the meaning of that game, I think is the best way to prove, because anything that we say now is not useful, is we have to do it on the pitch.
Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta there with Joe Shannon. He's obviously devastated and he's gutted.
Oh, that's a game. There is no way they should drop points. Absolutely no way. Wolves, for the first part of that, well, the first half, were terrible. Couldn't string passes together. Like I said to you, it looked like they just picked them out the crowd, the players. They couldn't string passes. Arsenal was so comfortable. But there's a ruthlessness you need when you're on top in a game like that. And I did not see that result coming at any point. I did not see Arsenal dropping points. It looked too comfortable. But at 2-1, there's a malaise about Arsenal tonight. You know, and normally there's as he relied on his defence to be so good that he's going away to Wolves 2-1 up thinking there's no way we can't concede again, because Arsenal are very good defensively. But Raya comes out. I don't know what he's doing. He's at fault for the goal. He's at fault. There's no way they should drop points tonight. No way. But they have. Brentford away. I kind of see that's a tough place. Mate, from winning positions, they've lost 6 points in the last two games. Sorry, they lost 4 points in the last two games. Yeah. Right? Should have had 6 points. Big.
Right, unbelievable. Big. Let's go to Alan. He's a Man City fan. All right, Al?
All right, Al.
Evening, boys.
Here he is. All right, Al.
Do you remember me calling you up last week and you had a little song?
I do.
I've got a little poem at the end for you that I've done for today as well. Tell you what, buzzing, I'm in the JD gym there, and I'm thinking 2-0, it's done. 2-1, I'm half looking. 2-2, I'm jumping around the gym, and it's full of Arsenal fans. I don't know what they're doing in the gym when the team's playing, but listen, their heads have gone. Clean gone. Even I didn't think this was going to happen tonight. I thought Spurs and Chelsea, they'd drop points, but tonight they've shown the nerves are setting in, and the best defence in the Premier League. Is that 2 weeks in a row? It's thrown leagues away now.
Yeah. Well, they have, yeah.
Look, it looks like the crumble's starting to come, mate. Al, and you know, Man City signed Gay, signed Semenyo. This is game on.
Listen, after that song last week, I was getting that sent to me off everyone on social media. And I thought, I got a big idea last night, dinner there and everything. All the mates are cropping it, sending it to me. Well, we're getting ready if you don't do it. But I think tonight I've been sending them little cheeky messages going, it's on. And I'm going to give you my phone now, another cheesy one.
Go on then.
Arsenal are red, City are blue. When the league's in their hands, they don't know what to do.
Is that it?
That's the one.
All right, Al, listen, enjoy yourself.
Cheers out.
Big night for Man City. I'm sure they've all been watching that game, keeping a close eye on it. They still have to catch them. They still have to beat
There's still
Arsenal.
work to be done. Yeah,
work to be done.
Yeah, there's 5 points.
But is it, as you said, Jace, the first time, I can't remember since, that is in their hands.
Yeah, I can't remember.
They beat Arsenal and they carry on doing what they're doing.
If they win all their
game
games, it's a massive if. It's not an if that will happen, but for the first time, if Man City do win that game in hand, that puts them 2 points behind, and then of course they still got to play one another. Well, this is going to be a fascinating next 2.5, 3 months, mate. Absolutely.
Unbelievable. Let's go to Tommy, who's an Arsenal fan. Tommy.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
All right, matey.
Tommy, what happened?
Oh, right. I'm going to set the narrative here.
What? Tom?
I was always a Wenger in. He did his best with all the resources available. With Arteta, he spent $500 million and he's wasted. I feel as if he's not getting the best out of the team. Tonight, he had 2 subs remaining and the players were blowing out of steam. It's like we were playing with 9 players. So much disrespect to Miles Skelly and to Norgard. Why didn't you just bring them on? When we went 2-0 up, he should have made those subs.
You don't trust them, though, mate. You don't trust them.
That's what I mean. Why is he signing them if he doesn't trust? That's the feeling I get. He's not trusting them. We played as if we had 9 players, no creation, no imagination, no flair, no link up against Wolves. And I feel as if we need to get rid of Arteta now and bring in a manager because we are in such a great position in all 4 competitions.
Tommy, you're not going to get rid of Arteta now. Like, come on,
we won't. But if we could get like someone in, like a Klopp or something, who could take us to the finish line, because we're in such a good position.
What are you on
now.
about, Tommy?
I don't think Arteta will be able to get us across the line.
Mate, your heads are gone.
If you're, this could be one of the most ridiculous calls I think I've ever received. You're asking Arteta to be sacked now.
I think the thing is we're in such a good position. He's blowing it.
No. Answer the question. Are you suggesting? I mean, I feel embarrassed to answer this question, but you saying that Arteta should be sacked?
Look, I can retract that, but we're in such a good position.
You can't retract it. Come out your mouth on national radio. It's out there. It's there, mate. You said it. You said you want Klopp. You want Arteta out.
He's not the guy to get us through. He's not the guy, is he? Look, the last 7 games in the Premier League, we've won 2 of them. That has demonstrated the fact that he hasn't got the material. He's not got the nutrients, minerals to actually drive the team.
I have to say, the games, the numbers that you just mentioned there, that is alarming. That they are.
Is he a bit like? Is he a bit like Gareth Southgate? He can get you there. He can get you to the finish line, but stumbles at the final fence.
2018, when we played Belgium, Croatia in the semi-finals, I was saying to my friends, we need to get someone in like Bobby Robson or a Kevin Keegan in. Not Kevin Keegan, apologies. Or like Terry Venables in, just to motivate the players. I don't think Southgate. But anyway, it is what it is.
What are you on about, Tom? This is a phone call from someone whose head is completely gone. Your head's gone. Your head's gone.
Your head is gone, mate.
He couldn't get us through.
No, Tom, your head's gone, mate. Your head's wobbling.
What about Dyche? Dyche should get you over the line.
Big Ange?
Absolutely not.
Big Ange?
We need Klopp.
Big Ange knows how to win a trophy.
Yeah, shut up, Dyche.
Big Ange knows how to win a trophy.
Guys, I'll let you guys go.
Tommy, I'll let you guys go. Oh, wow. Arsenal fans' heads have gone. Well and truly bottled it tonight. 03 717 22 3344. You're listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT with talkSPORT Bet. Download the new talkSPORT Bet app today. 18 plus. BeGonWhere.org.
Losers.
You're listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, O'Hara Jason Cundy. You're going to be joined by a former Liverpool winger, mate. Jermaine Pennant. He calls a right old storm on social media this week. Virgil van Dijk, John Terry debate. We'll hear John Terry as well. We'll be a bit back at Jammer. But first, we're discussing the big game. Arsenal, they bottled it. 2-0 up, and they draw 2-2 against Wolves. Let's go to Neil, who's a Wolves fan. All right, Neil?
All right, Neil.
Hey there, mate.
All right, matey.
Neil, I mean, fair play to you. Massive result for you. But, I mean, you weren't even that good.
Mate, we was absolutely terrible. First half and second half,
And for the Gooners to drop 2 goals, mate, they ain't going to win us. They're cutting an egg and spoon race. They are absolutely terrible. That was time wasting. That was diving on the floor. And that's supposed to be the champions of England. You're having a laugh, mate. I hope Spurs absolutely smash them on Sunday. They don't deserve to win nothing.
But Neil, here's the thing.
Terrible.
Here's the thing.
Spurs are back.
That you were terrible in that first half. You couldn't string 2 or 3 passes together.
No,
but you know what? It was amazing that you were still in it at half time. And really, in all honesty, it's not like Arsenal were carving you open and creating loads of chances.
Yeah. After the first goal, we're thinking it's going to be 5, 6 by half time because we was actually that bad. Yeah. I mean, he's probably one of the worst Wolves teams I've ever seen, to be fair. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure that Rob Edwards is the man at the minute. I'm a bit 50-50 because sometimes the tactics are a bit not right. But at the end of the day, fair play to him. He changed the team, put the young lad on. I mean, that young lad will never, ever forget that goal.
That's his debut, right?
Yeah,
that's his debut.
Never seen him before. Yeah.
So I mean, fair play to him. Handful up front. The lad up front. What's his... Akadara, is it?
Mate,
he's an handful.
He's an handful, mate, but he can't hold the ball up.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I thought he'd done all right. Playing against...
He does bits. He does bits.
Saliba and Gabriel tonight. I thought he'd done all right, mate.
Oh, yeah, but them 2 centre-halves, really, we shouldn't have never had a sniff. I mean, title holders, how many internationals on that pitch? Against us.
They shouldn't. 2-0 up. There's no way. If a title-winning side should not drop points.
Listen, if you said to me tonight, Neil, right, you drew that game 2-2 and Wolves played out of their skin, right, and you've had the best performance of the season, I'd go, you know what, fair play. But you were so bad, and you've still got a point. That's why I can't believe that Arsenal have thrown that game away. But they've bottled it. There's no other word to describe the fact that they have bottled it.
It's the first sign I've seen of Arsenal really bottling it.
Because it wasn't even like Wolves were good.
No. We was terrible. And time wasted against bottom of the league. Come on. What are you playing at? I don't think Arteta's got that little bit, the need to win a title. He's a good manager, but you need that little extra thing, and I don't think he's got it.
Well, here's the thing. Thanks for the call. But here's the thing, Joe, right? It's all well and good Arsenal doing what they did tonight, and I agree with you. It's the first sign I've seen Arsenal bottle it. I still need to be convinced by City, right?
Yeah.
I still need to see a performance where you go, or string performances together where they can put real pressure on Arsenal. I said to you a couple of weeks ago, 2 things will happen. Arsenal got a dip, and City got to be brilliant. And I said, one of those things might happen. I can't see both. Well, now, okay, City, show me you are that team. They've got the team. They've got the manager, right? They got the mentality. Now they need to show because they need to capitalise. Yeah. So when the guy's seeing 5 points, City have now got to put them under pressure or pick up 3 points. That's what they've got to do. Have they got that in them now to put not just put a challenge in, but to put that pressure right back on Arsenal?
Yeah, but I agree with you. We talk about defensive frailties at Man City, but I think the January signings of Semenyo and Gay, mate, changes everything.
Well, maybe, but,
changes everything.
Well, is that true? I mean, I've seen Gay play. They've conceded goals. It hasn't quite stuck together yet.
Let me tell you now, Man City have got the mentality to win this title. They know how to win this title.
Well,
they know. I say it again. Championship rounds, Jace.
Mate, it wasn't that long ago. City were 2-0 up at your mob, right? Wasn't that long ago? Done exactly the same, right? So it's not like that they are being stellar because they're not. They've got that in them as well. I'd love to hear from the City fans and just do they believe they've got what it takes?
Come on, they've got what it takes.
Well, they didn't.
They've shown that.
But this season, they haven't.
Yeah, I know, but Arsenal are not that great. I don't think they've got to be great. I'm not watching a Premier League title race between Man City and Liverpool where they're both getting 100 points. I'm watching two. I'm watching an average Arsenal side, a good team, defensively brilliant, but they ain't blowing teams away. They're set pieces, solid, defensively great. I'm not watching a team who's going to go and get 95 points. I'm not. Man City have not got to be the Man City that we've seen in the past. They've just got to capitalise on the fact that Arsenal ain't that good. And what they've got, Man City have got over Arsenal, is a mentality to win this title. That's the difference.
You may well be right, and I'll bow down to that. But I saw them at your place, first half, 2-0 up. absolutely cruising, and somehow your mess of a football club has managed to find 2 goals and get a point out of that game.
No, but
do you know what I mean? It's sort of like
moments though, Jason, this season,
well,
right?
that tells me-
Liverpool way. That moment where they win the game.
Yeah, no, there's that as well. That's fair. That's fair.
Then they go and pump Fulham.
Right.
Let me tell you. Then Arsenal drop points twice.
I'll give you that.
All of a sudden, that feeling, that atmosphere is there. It's brewing.
8 o'clock Saturday, they have got Newcastle at home, right?
It's live on talkSPORT.
Live on talkSPORT, right? 8 o'clock on Saturday. They have to win that game. Anything less will be not a disaster, but yeah, they've got to win it. Simple as that. They just have to go.
They have to win the game. Yeah, they have to win the game.
By the way, Newcastle were outrageously good tonight.
Yeah, Carabao grabbed.
Yeah, Carabao.
All right, keep your calls coming in. We're going to take a lot more of Wolves fans, Man City fans, Arsenal fans, Newcastle as well. Big result for them. Anthony Gordon scored 4 goals. 03 717 22 3344. Yeah, good evening. You are listening to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. Me, O'Hara Jason Cundy. We're going to be discussing Newcastle's 6-1 win away at Carabao in the Champions League playoff first round. But first, Arsenal dropped more points in the title race. They drew 2-2 away at Wolves. Here is how it sounded live on talkSPORT.
Mane's cross, holes filled by the goalkeeper and driven in! Off the post and in! Would you believe it? The youngster Indozi has hammered it goalwards. It's hit the post, hit the defender on the line, and got into the net. Absolutely extraordinary. And it's 2-2 at Molineux, and Arsenal are poised to drop points. That is the full-time whistle. Arsenal have dropped 2 points in the title race. They stutter at the start of the run-in and maybe hand some momentum to Manchester City. Arsenal storm off, absolutely furious. It is finished. Wolves 2, Arsenal 2.
Yeah, terrible night at the office for Mikel Arteta. Let's go to some calls. Go to Thomas. He's an Arsenal fan. Right, Tom?
All right, Tom.
Yo, what's going on, dude? You all right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Tom, how you feeling after that?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was dreadful, wasn't it? And I don't want to see you smile over there. I can see you smiling, Jamie. But no, it was a real shocking evening. I thought we were going to smash them. I really did. Like when it started, it looked like it was going to happen. But how do we let them get back into it?
Well, to be fair, it's a brilliant goal that gets them back into it. It's a hell of a strike.
Yeah, right? It was an incredible goal. Never see it coming.
But you were always, it felt in control without being in control. You didn't really, like Jay said earlier, stamp your authority on the game. This is Wolves. This is one of the worst.
They should have finished them off.
Yeah, go and show a bit more. Yeah,
should have happened.
Yeah,
should have happened. Never happened. No. But can I just say, right? So I was listening. I've been listening. I follow you a lot. And I heard the other guy, Tom, I was going to change my name after listening to that geezer. Wow, wait. He's going, oh, yeah, Arteta out, we should get someone else. Let's have it right.
It's gone.
Arteta has been the best thing that has happened to Arsenal in a long time. It's the first time we are competing. So, I mean, the only worry in my head, no smirks over there, O'Hara, but is that we win nothing. Right, that would be really chafing. But you know what I mean. The point, we're still 5 points ahead, right? So you got to crack on. Let's hope that we beat City in that game. I think that's really important. And then hopefully we can get a little bit of momentum.
Well, the way that you're going at the moment, right? There is no evidence to suggest that City might be in front. There's no evidence to suggest you might still be top of the table. Then, because
no, I don't think so. So I there's no. I don't. As an Arsenal fan, I don't disbelieve that we could fall off. That is a massive possibility.
You've done it before.
They could.
Yeah, of course. But we're still at the top, Jay.
Yeah, you're at the top, but you're letting it slip. Like tonight.
All of a sudden, you got to go to Spurs, and that game.
Yeah, but that game 2 weeks ago. Minute.
Say again?
Yeah, well, listen, you say that it should be, but after watching in your last performances, Brentford, average,
and then the mighty Chelsea rock up.
Better than you lot, though. That ain't the same.
No, do you know what? I wouldn't be as. I don't know anymore. That Jay's right. I think Spurs can take some real heart from that. the last two performances. You're away from home, new manager.
Igor,
Mate,
how's he?
you mock Igor all you
reputation?
like. Rob Edwards is just, come back from 2-0 down.
Yeah, no, granted.
The thing
It's
is
a great
you
goal
put
that got back into it, though.
Yeah, but Tom, you've just now put yourselves under huge pressure in this game on Sunday, right? It's a massive game. You know, you go into it, you rock up, you stamp your authority, and you're a better team than Tottenham, way better. Now...
Say that again. Can you say that again?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are a way better team. But now you're going into that game, a bit of loss of confidence, frustrated, lost your heads after the game. Arteta's come out, everyone's fuming. He's saying, I've got to pick the team up. Dressing room's down. Now you go, now you're going into that game, and Tottenham will get rubbing their hands together, going, new manager,
Tottenham ain't got two hands to rub together. What are you talking about?
Do you know what? You're giving it all the big licks
Giving it
now.
the bigger, mate.
Tell you.
Let me tell you that now
They
is
would love to derail your season. That gives them real heart and hope. And you've allowed that to slip through your fingers.
Oh, gutted.
Tom, listen, thanks for your call.
Cheers, Tom.
I'm going to go to Ollie, who's a Wolves fan. Ollie.
Hello, boys. How we doing? You both all right?
All right, Ollie. I'm all right. Look, terrible season for you, but take some heart from that.
You know what? Oh no, you know what? We're not going to have many highlights this season, but what a game, eh? What a game. You know what? I think the headlines tomorrow will be Arsenal were so poor, Arsenal were terrible. I think apart from the first 30 minutes, I think we controlled the game then, really. I think we looked the better side, and I think an equaliser was coming, really. I think an equaliser was coming. But
mate, I don't know. I disagree, Ollie.
You disagree?
Yeah, Ollie, you were terrible in the first half, like really bad. And you know what? You stayed in the game. Second half, you weren't much better. You weren't. You had something to go at. You're 2-0 down, and then it was kind of just, all right. Well, let's just go and have a go. A couple of moments. The first goal's a great goal, right? And that comes from nothing.
Yeah.
And then obviously last knock-ins, you're putting a bit of pressure on them. But I wouldn't. If I sat here and said that you drew 2-2 and you played out your skin, I'd be lying.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? That is one of our best performances of the season.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not. I've seen you play well this season. That was not a good performance.
Have you guessed how many shots they had on target, Wolves? 2.
Didn't they?
Had 2 shots.
It's what we do, boys. It's what we do.
It's unbelievable.
You know what? I've said earlier today, and I don't know what you boys think of this, but I think Wolves are a more entertaining side than Arsenal. I think Arsenal are horrible to watch. I hate watching Arsenal. Wolves, at least, you know what? We can play bad, but you can be entertained.
Well, it ain't entertaining right now. I know that. Arsenal are not an entertaining watch.
I don't know how you've got.
I wouldn't say Wolves are either. I mean, it was one of the worst games of football I've seen. The lack of quality.
So, okay, XG, right? It's one of those metrics. If you want to use it, you can, right?
Okay, yeah, go on. I don't know.
Wolves' XG.
Yeah, go on.
0.29. 0.29.
Hey.
Not even half a goal he scored.
We've had no luck all season. So you know what? What a team to do it against.
No, well done. Look, you
fair
hung
play.
in the
You've got
game.
a point. You're probably gonna. I back Rob Edwards to get enough points to not be officially the worst team.
That's a
in
massive
the Premier
point
League.
for them. Yeah, not to be.
I think we've known for months that we've been down, and you know what? I think it's nice to next season that we can go in, try and have a rebuild, and then just start fresh, basically. Fingers crossed. You know what? If we don't go up first time of asking, it's okay. It's nice to go into the Championship, hopefully win some games, get a bit of momentum, and then if we do come back up to the Premier League, great. If we stay in the Championship for a few seasons, that's okay as well. As long as Arsenal don't win any league titles.
Oh, okay, you're one of them gang, are you? Okay. All right.
All right, Ollie, listen, thanks for your call. Can we go to one more caller? Can we go to Tony? He's a Spurs fan.
All right, Tone.
Hello, boys. How we doing? All right.
All right, Tone.
Big Tone.
How you feeling?
I love your show. I absolutely love it. But I'll be honest with you. I'm listening to the Arsenal fans ringing in, and I think it's absolutely mad. They're 5 points ahead, and they don't really get the grip on. Every point is a bonus in this league. It's so hard to actually gain a point. Like a point in the Premier League is like 3 results. Let's be honest about it. But
what do you mean?
That
what do you mean points in 3 results?
Two draws and a win. Hello. Yeah, 2 draws and a win that's 3 results in the Premier League. I love the Premier League. I'm a Tottenham fan. I've been a realist all my life.
Tone.
When it comes to football,
Tone, can I just bring you back down to earth for a second, please?
Yeah, my friend.
Right, okay. Arsenal, in the same breath, as much as you would love to turn their season around and deny the title, they would love to win 3 points and put you in deep relegation problems.
I get that, but at the end of the day, we're not in the same league. Although we're in the same league as Arsenal.
Have you been out tonight, Tom?
We're like, no. We're like.
You been out?
No. I'm indoors.
No, okay.
I'm indoors.
Okay.
But we're actually in the second tier compared to the top 6 now. Yeah.
Who's we? You're saying Spurs are in the second tier?
Yeah, but we're not
16th, Tone.
We're not a top 6 team anymore.
Tone,
we're not a top 6 team
Yeah, but I tell you what, though, Tone, we can derail their whole season at the weekend. Massive game.
You know what, Jamie? I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be at the game. I'm a season ticket holder at Tottenham, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. I can guarantee you one thing. That is the biggest boost I have ever seen for Tottenham fans to actually get off their seats and say, yeah, we actually can ruin Arsenal's chance of winning the title this weekend.
We definitely can.
Honestly.
All right. Cheers, Tom. Listen, thanks for your call. Keep them coming in. We're going to take them up until midnight tonight. Arsenal fans not happy with their manager and their team. We're going to be joined by Jermaine Pennant next. He wants to respond to John Terry after all the drama this week. 03 717 22 3344.
Spurs are back.